Hi, this is Mark from Scorpikatool.com. This is the Scorpika self-defense tool. It features an extensive arsenal of weaponized components. It has a center force multiplier, 4 pain compliance tips, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 2 chopping edge force multipliers, 1 on either side, and also 2 finger clamps underneath, 1 on either side. It has a ridge pattern on both the front and the back as well as on the base to enhance grip. And it features a dynamic flex band retention system that offers several advantages. One, it allows you to put the tool on very quickly and very smoothly with a single-handed maneuver that you can do in about a second with a little bit of practice. Once it's on, you're going to notice this tool fits like a glove, very snugly, and becomes a natural extension of your hand. It allows you to easily roll the tool from one grip position to the next to optimize certain components as you need them. This retention system also allows you to grip as you normally would. For example, you might have to grab an attacker's arm. Anything that you grab will flex the tool flat against your palm, keeping out of the way of your grip. And of course, from there, you can easily spring the tool into action, in this case, roll right into a pincer grip. And what I'm doing is I'm applying pressure between my thumb and the bottom pain compliance tip. You can use this grip for anything that you can get your hands around. It could be hands, wrists, arms, ankles, calves, anything that you can pinch, ears, nose, lips, loose skin. The final advantage of the flex band retention system is that if an attacker were by chance ever to pry this tool from your hand, your fingers would not be trapped inside. With enough upward force, the bands will simply pop off the top of the center force multiplier, freeing your hand and allowing you a quick escape. This is the fist grip position. You can hold it either above the knuckle or below. Either way is effective. From this position, you have access to most of the tool's components. For punching, you can strike with the center force multiplier, or you can also angle it and strike with the upper pain compliance tip. That's such a small contact area that even a minimum amount of effort is going to generate a lot of pain. You can just apply pressure if you're right up against your target, or if you need to ramp it up, you can always snap into it. That's one of the benefits of the Scorpika. You're going to find that from any angle or any proximity within close range, you're going to have an effective option at your disposal, whether you have the range to strike from or whether you're priced right up against your target. You also have access to the chopping edge force multipliers on the side for ridge hand type of strike or a hammer fist type of strike. That's an essential component for certain targets that may present themselves. Anything that's firm and angled, collarbone, jawline, bridge the nose, eye socket, or even a quick snap to the inner wrist can temporarily numb or paralyze an arm. And if you're striking with a hammer fist type of angle or a ridge hand, not only can you use the chopping edge force multiplier, but you can also angle it towards one of the corners to get a more focused strike if you need to. From the fist grip position, I can rotate and angle the tool to extend out components as I need them. From this grip, I've opened up the bottom corner as well as the chopping edge force multiplier. I've got my thumb brace on this side, so that gives it some support for that strike. But this gives it a more focused sort of kubaton or tactical pen type of blow with an added advantage. If you're holding a kubaton, it's extending from your hand about there. Now I'll just put my finger where that was. Now you can see as I change this grip and rotate it out, I've also extended my reach by up to 2 or 3 inches. Now in this grip you have excellent leverage, so you can use that to hook and to redirect your attacker. Now if I rotate this now into the inside grip, you can see that I've opened up the lower and upper pain compliance tips as well as the center force multiplier because I've got support on the underside of it as well. This is the finger clamp. You can apply this a couple different ways. If an attacker has a finger exposed, simply pinch and twist. If they only have the top part of their finger exposed, let's say they are grabbing your arm, just simply place the finger clamp over the finger behind the knuckle and twist. And finally, if an attacker were to try to grab and pry the Scorpika from your grip, the only way they can get purchase is by trying to place a finger under these hooks. Once there, they're already in the trap. Simply apply pressure, keeping the hook under the finger, and then twist. The finger clamp also doubles as a bottle opener, and that's just to give you one more convenient utility and give you an extra reason to keep the Scorpika on you at all times. The Scorpika is a streamlined and compact tool. It's only 5 1/4 inches long from bottom tip to bottom tip. It is 2 3/4 inches wide from the base to the top of the center force multiplier, and it is 5/16 of an inch thick, which is a sweet spot right between 1/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch. That keeps it streamlined enough so it feels comfortable in your pocket, but at the same time substantial enough so it feels comfortable in your grip and comfortable when you strike. You'll notice that the base is rounded and extends below the pain compliance tips, while the center force multiplier is subtly rounded at the top and extends above the top pain compliance tips. And what this does is it makes this very pocket friendly. So when you withdraw the tool somewhat lengthwise from a pocket, it'll inhibit the corners from snagging fabric. We place the injection site right at the tip of the center force multiplier rather than on the body, because if it was on the body, it would likely cause irritation to the skin and possibly cause blistering. At the tip, though, it actually creates an advantage because it's a rough spot where it gives it some tooth, so when you strike something, it's less likely to glance off your target. We also added 4 holes just in case you preferred lanyard or keychain attachment. You can pick up your Scorpika at scorpikatool.com. That's keyed in scorpika-tool.com. Thank you.